It was last year near here. And it was kept here. One press me. Become one big. He deserves to take what you did. What did you? Oh, good fail me. Cheat me. Good fail.
Hey. Hi.